Morning. Today we are on the Highline Trail. It's a one-way, point to point, and expect to have just amazing and incredible views. This trail, the Highline Trail, is supposed to be one of the most scenic in the park. You can see we are on a very narrow cliffside. They've got a little chicken grip there if you're afraid. I think we're 12 miles today. There's an optional viewpoint that adds a mile or two that we'll see if we do. Already, we don't disappoint. Looking down below us to the road, there's a couple of mountain goats. We have some beautiful water alongside the trail and flowing right down it. It's absolutely gorgeous coming down. Another beautiful water feature coming across the trail. Just another quick pause, looking behind us. We have the into the sun road, or to the sun road, that brings us up to where we started. Beautiful waterfall coming down the hillside in front of us. And more of this narrow cliffside trail that, see over here on the side, it's a pretty good drop, and right up above us, just towering. My blog site, davespcthike.blogspot.com, has more commentary, has a lot of still images that I don't have on the video. Feel free to check it out anytime you wish. I try to put all of my hikes and trips on that to share it with people. Typically I have a lot of flowers and plants on there that I see along the trail that don't make it onto the videos. It's like we may be sharing the trail with a deer. Here. It's coming toward us. We'll see if it gets scared and runs up the hill or not.
Where do you want us to go, babe?
The cliffside beside us has ended, and we're now in an open draw that is wide open views around us. There's a saddle directly in front of us there with a boulder in the center, and that's where the trail is going to take us here in a few minutes. We've reached the pass that I pointed out in the previous video at the draw. Definitely has gotten a little warmer in the full sun though. Come across and pretty much have topped out. The majority of the rest of our trail now is going to be downhill. And continue down. We're now in a green, grass-covered meadow, high meadow. Peaks around us. Trail is, boy, is it just amazingly beautiful. These mountain ranges around us, phenomenal. Lake McDonald sitting between the ridges over there. Got a marmot coming up right now, looking for some food. Lunch is finished as we head off. We pass by some of these really cool cliff sides with water just streaming right down their side. It's probably a maybe 100-foot section of it. Trail is going to continue right there, side slope. Eventually we're going to end up at some buildings over let's see if I can find them in here. Right there. And those are 5 buildings constructed for the Park Railroad back when the park originally opened as a way to get tourists in here to see the park. Since been replaced by all the roadways. Well, if you have been following my blog, you will know that on day 1 we went to Grinnell Lake underneath Grinnell Glacier. Today, this trail is on the other side of the ridge from that. We've been hiking down here along this canyon. This ridge right here overlooks Grinnell Lake. And in just a moment, I hope to have a view of it and see it from the very top that we were looking at from the lake a number of days ago. So, pretty cool when we get to something like this. The Glacier in front of us. The lake is down there at the bottom of that canyon. So, pretty cool. I'm gonna go over a little more and see if we can actually see the lake there. Hey, Mermit. All right, so down there is Grinnell Lake, and that shoreline center screen is where we had lunch on day one. So pretty amazing. And given a 360-degree view. We are off of the overlooked trail, back on the main trail with about 5.3 left for the day. And this part of the trail is much nicer than what we were on. The side trail, very rocky, very steep. So this is more what I would consider a cruisy type of a trail. So let's see what we do. We had a goal of 8 hours start to finish. Our ride is going to be at the trailhead at 5 p.m. So that's our goal. I'm doing the 5.3 in 2 hours. Very doable, and we'll see how we go. The train buildings are just over here to our left. I think it's a side trail. I don't know if we're going to get to it or not, but we saw them way back from our lunch spot earlier today. I am on a very short section of trail that is an overlap between the Highline Trail that we've been on and the Continental Divide Trail. So I'm technically hiking the Continental Divide Trail right now. That is one of the 3 trails that makes up what's known as the Triple Crown of hiking. You have the PCT, the Appalachian Trail, and the Continental Divide Trail. Continental Divide Trail, I believe, starts at the Arizona-Mexico border and goes to the Montana-Canadian border. And I won't lie, it's kind of one of those things that's in the back of my head of maybe trying to achieve at some point. I've got the PCT down, so I would have 2 more long trails. Just the only consideration on it is how much time it is away from family and friends to do. So maybe in my future really don't know. So I'm at the junction. If I were to turn right here, I would stay on the Continental Divide Trail. Goes there along the whole Continental Divide Mountains, I believe. I am making a turn and heading downhill back towards our pickup part or pickup area. So cruising on down. Got another view of that mountain up in front of us, covered in glaciers on the side, and you can see the melt in the sun kind of twinkling back. Of course, I picked a terrible time to show you just as I go behind the tree. Let me see if we open back up here in a moment. Well, sorry. That was a camera fail. All right, see if I can't redeem myself with that mountainside over there that I didn't get you before. We're doing a steep drop now down to the roadway where we'll get picked up. Make a pretty good time. Super small world. Talking with a couple people on trail. Happened to work at the same place that my daughter works at. So I'm anxious to see if she knows him when I get back and give her a call. But we'll just walk along trail, talking, and ask her where are you from, and same state, then what area, same area, and then ask about jobs and where do you work, and he says my daughter's employer. So pretty cool. I really like how that kind of stuff just all comes together. The cliff face on the other side of the valley is impressive, straight up and down. I think I have a place I can zoom in on it here in just a moment. We are almost done. A little, maybe 0.13 to go. Got this bridge we're gonna cross over a river. It is very hot. We've been fully exposed in the sun for a while. And can feel it. We're back in the car. 14.4 miles today. Absolutely amazing views and hikes. But we're pretty tired. The last hour and a half or so was just full sun exposure, really hot, and not a lot of water. But it didn't diminish how great the hike was.